All right, we're gonna try this again. All right, we're gonna try this again. I think I fixed the issue. I hope I fixed the issue. What? Um, I think I got the issue fixed now. Uh, uh, what up? Once again, want to say happy birthday to Mr. Tarnell. All right. Hopefully this stays on. But yeah, I want to give a happy birthday shout out to Tarnell, our CEO, our fearless leader. You know, a lot of y'all don't I know a lot of y'all, don't see eye to eye, but one thing you can't say about Tynell is you can't say he don't be trying. Got to give that up to them. Give it up to him for that. He makes a legit effort to make whatever situation right. And his job isn't easy at all. That job, I know a lot of us wouldn't want to do it. A lot of us would not want to do that job. Not at all. So, want to wish you a happy birthday. Um, want to also say congratulations to Outrage. Congratulations to Hitman. Congratulations to all the teams that made it to Battle Bowl. Special congrats to Striking Results, who went out there for the first time. The first one in our division, first team in our division to go to Battle Bowl. Um, of course, yes, that I wanted it to be us, but the chips fall where they may, um, and I'm all right. I'm all right. So, how you doing, Miss Gail? That was funny. I did see that. But let's uh let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I might make a magical switch. Not gonna lie. Um, but we'll talk about that in a second. But let's break this down. Let's So we have a lot of opinions about this situation. Um, Last night I got home maybe around 2 o'clock. Um, and I log into Facebook. Um, and I see the video. Um, and can't lie, immediately got triggered. Not triggered. No, 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 no. There's a poor choice of words. I didn't get triggered. Hold on 1 second for me. I want to post this video. Hold on. All right, so I so I'm about to try to post the video of exactly what happened. I don't know why this camera keeps blurring me out. I don't know if I got it sitting too far or what, but I gotta upgrade this camera. 'Cause I like the way it looks, but for some reason it keeps blurring it, as you can see. I don't know if it needs to be wiped off or what, but I'm right here. But let me see if that. As y'all know, we still trying to get the equipment right. I do need to buy another camera, but I'm in the process of moving. Oh, and as y'all know, moving sucks. Boy, it just sucks. So, but it was two videos I wanted to post and wanted to share with y'all, but I can't remember what the second one was. I think I halfway remember. I think so. Hold on, let me post this video. So, but yeah, I got home like maybe about 2 o'clock last night. And saw the video and saw what everybody was fussing about. It was on YouTube, so if you didn't get a chance to see it, it is up there. But so what happened last night, and all right, I done talked your heads off enough. Let's go ahead and just get into the video. All right. As soon as I can find the video, what the hell? I don't know where it's going, but I'm gonna do y'all one better. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna find a YouTube and then do it that way. So anybody got the link to the YouTube? Let's watch it. Pulling it up right now. Let's watch it together and see. Anybody know the timestamp it was? So the startup was crazy. Anybody know the exact timestamp of the video? I just saw your comment, Brian. Ooh, Game 7 of the title. Okay. But let me say this though. I before we really get into this, I do want to say like I've read all the comments and I see what everybody is saying, and I honestly I think this is one of the subjects and one of the situations where you actually have a couple of people who feel differently but have great points. I don't feel like I've seen like an outrageous um thing or take or anything. Game 7, it looks like they are in the seventh frame. So they're in the seventh frame of that. Um, but I don't feel like nobody's opinion was like crazy or like I feel like if you're mad about what happened, I understand. If you're saying it's part of the culture, I understand. If you're saying this about it, I understand. If you're saying that about it, I understand. Like I honestly do. I see it from both sides of the spectrum. So my opinion on it is going to be just that, an opinion of how I feel about bowling in the UBA. Does it make my once again? It does not make my opinion correct. It does not make my opinion, you know, one over the other. It doesn't. None of that doesn't. None of that happens. This is just an opinion. Okay, so here we go. All right, let me see. I want to see how this works. This is my first time doing this straight from because I know y'all said the last time I did it, it was um all right. Okay, here we go. YouTube ads, yo, it has to stop. The YouTube ads has to stop. Does anybody have the actual timestamp of the YouTube video? I got so much crap on this computer. Ah, here it is. Okay. Um. Okay. Here we go. Uh, Mm, here we go. I don't know if y'all can hear the video. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear the video. We at y'all can hear the video. Oh shit. All right, this is. I'm gonna have to do it my old way because this is annoying. And yes, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared to go online. I mean, go live. All right, this is. I'm gonna have to do it my old way. This is annoying. Yeah, this is annoying. How this is. Yes, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared to go online. I'm gonna go live. So yes, this was a spirit of moment live. So yes, I'm not prepared, but that's why we family, right? All right.
Time for a first shot.
All right.
You got to throw that ball with authority.
All right, let's take it back.
Yeah, 156. They up, okay. Outrage is up on the first team handicap. Outrage is up by 149. Yeah, well.
They won by 149 right
I told you he got bad math. I told you he's not good at math.
Won by 7.
I'm sorry, 7.
Oh, somebody ain't good at math.
Yeah, 156. Now that determined that was going to come down to who wins this last game on handicap 2, and if Hitmen win by more than 157 sticks. What you say, Mal? And it's close. And look at how they doing right now. And they won the first 2 games.
Hitman won the first 2 games?
Hitman won the first 2 games over there, but by a little.
Hitman wins by 158,
They win.
Yeah, but they got to get to 158.
It's close. It's close, Mal.
It's close.
There might be an upset in the making.
It's only 70 right now.
But you won the first 2 games. Remember that. And it's 156. This match is not over.
All right, lock for the final toss.
Oh, my, come on, Lock. Now, you know what? That's sometimes when people don't know the situation. You got to throw that ball with authority. All right, it's going to come down to the 2 anchormen on the second team handicap. If the Hitman man goes out, that might make the difference in terms of who wins this match.
Hey, Mr. Dart, you still can't hear the video?
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
You shook, aren't you? This could be an upset.
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Oh. Oh, it might have been before.
They both strike out to be about 69.
How you doing, Mr. Dart?
All right, Han Solo is up. This is a big shot. Big shot to put some pressure on Outrage for sure.
He throw a strike here, it's over. throw a
Big
first
shot.
strike
I
here.
ain't gonna
Big
lie, that
shot.
ball was smooth
Let's
when
see
it
if
went
let's see if Jake,
down.
if they
That
anchor man,
joker,
Mr.
that
Eric
joker
can
was
throw a strike
smooth
here.
going down there.
He hasn't been consistent.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Uh-oh, he threw a split. Oh, Mal!
Oh,
Mal,
no.
are you kidding me? Mal.
Was that?
Mal,
Yeah, that was his
this-
first
this-
ball of the
this-
two.
This match could be over by
Wow.
one pin.
Oh, no.
That is not what you wanted to see. Uh-oh. Now, see,
Oh,
the anchor
boy.
man for Hitman still got to go out with strikes. This game is not over. This match is
A
not
lot of
over.
sad faces. A lot of sad faces on the outrage crew.
This match is not over. Now, they were up by 150. It depends on what their totals was before then. Huh? No, it's not.
All right.
You only up by 156. You only up by 156. Okay, all right. All right, Ray.
He sounded like he was tired of Ray. All right, Ray.
He strike out here. They could be up 101 just this game if he strikes out.
This is a big shot right here.
Both strike.
I think by my
Hans needs to
calculation.
strike here in order to give his team a chance to win the totals.
Wow.
This the UBA. That's what they do.
You heard the
Get
announcer.
every advantage you can.
Wow.
That's what the UBA is all about.
Yeah, he did the right thing. He came back.
Hans pulled back naturally. That's if when he goes back up. His team need to be cheering him on now. They need to cheer him on to cheer him on.
Dang, somebody shot a
That's what you do. You
148
cheer
over there.
your teammate on. You get louder than the other person. Everybody knows how big this shot is. The drama is real, Mal.
Hey, wasn't Han Solo a... Never mind.
This is it. The owner of the team.
That's a lot of pressure, Mal.
He can bring the chip. It's on his shoulders. Will he do it?
Bring in Tempin.
Beautiful shot.
Everybody's wondering,
I think that
did they win? Did they didn't win?
that may have given outrage.
Everybody
win.
wants to know.
One more time, y'all.
He strike out here. They could be up 101 just this game if he strikes out.
This is a big shot right here.
Both strike.
I think by my
Hans needs to
calculation.
strike here in order to give his team a chance to win the totals.
Yo, the build-up was crazy.
Wow.
The build-up was crazy.
To win the totals.
Wow.
This the UBA. That's
All right, let me say this, too. So this gentleman got a lot of flack. I don't think he was the one that said, shut the fuck up, this ballhead guy. I don't think hey, first of all, I was getting Dre, I pray, Dre, what you just put in here is not true. I pray with every fiber of my if there was a prayer to be said, Dre, I pray that what you I'm not even going to repeat this, but I pray that what you just said is not true. I just saw Dre's comment. I hope that's not true. So let's talk about it. So we're in a UBA setting. That's what it is. It's a UBA setting. This happened. Um, Unfortunate. Um, I think he did everything right. He came back, regrouped, got himself together, um, threw a beautiful shot, and bowling gods wasn't with you. Um, I think the thing that hurts and that is frustrating about this situation is in the environment that we're in. Why are we shocked that this has happened? Like why? Like this is what I don't understand. Is we signed up for this. You 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 know what it is. You know what it is. You know what you signed up for. Let me see. Complete. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to find a match from earlier. Oh, I thought I found it. Hey Leonard, if you're still in here, can you give me the link, or can somebody send me the link to Murder Inc. and Complete Anarchy? Because I don't know. I tried to find that a couple of. I feel like I tried to find that video a couple of months ago and didn't have great luck at it. So um, I don't know where that. I don't know if UBA scrubbed their UBA scrubbed the internet so that video don't come up no more. I'm joking, but um, it's it's I don't know. It's we're in a weird situation. We're in a weird place. Yeah, I think the man. I think I seen a post where the guy standing there, um
That's what they do.
this guy
You get
right
every
here.
advantage you can.
Wow.
I think this guy kind of got some bad flack in this video because now that I'm watching it, I don't think I think the only thing he mouthed was "Who is that?" Like you can't be serious or something like that. But I don't think he is the one that said "Shut the fuck up." And um I think we got to clear this man's name. Because we can watch it again. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. One more time. Not to be not being funny, but I do want to clear my man's name if he wasn't the one.
They could be up 101,
If he wasn't the one that said it,
101 just this
then we do
game
need to clear his
if
name.
he strikes out.
That's all I'm saying as far as that
This
situation.
is a big shot right here.
Both strike.
I think by my
Hans needs to
calculation,
strike here in order to give his team a chance to win the totals.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The buildup is crazy. The buildup is hilarious. And I missed it again. My bad.
Strike here in order to give his team a chance to win the
Buildup
totals.
is crazy on that. Yeah. Yeah, he said, "Who is that?" Yeah, clear my man name right here. The ball head guy or the half ball representing the half ball gang. I think I seen a couple of posts where he was being the one to blame for telling this person to shut the fuck up. Now let's address that because I want to address that real quick and get that over with. Get this off my chest. Um, the thing about bowling is here's where I feel. First of all, before I even get there, let's address the child. I understand now, processing everything. People may have not known at the time it was a child, and I get that. Your first reaction, your initial reaction, your your shock value and everything. I think it was very shocking. I think when people saw it and heard it and the reaction. I don't think no one would tell the child to shut the fuck up if they knew it was a child initially. I will say that. That still doesn't excuse you telling my child to shut the fuck up over a bowling event recreational that is free to enter. A hobo off the street could come in. Nobody paid to be in the facility to as a ticket price as anything. So this is still a recreational sport. Um if the bowling alley had lanes available and they had a birthday party down there, you were here yelling and stuff. Like I think as bowlers, we need to get over ourselves. Because bowling is not the prestige sport that y'all think it is. It is not becoming the prestige sport that you think it is. That is why it's in a box now. And I'm telling you now, if my daughter is in the bowling alley, being a kid, and also who has been to multiple UBA events, and who also has been to multiple oh, don't do this. Oh. I'm gonna try to finish this up. I just got some news. I'm gonna try to finish this up. Oh, let me stay with it. Somebody just text me something. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Okay. Let me try to stay on course here. Um, woo. Hold on, I gotta reply to this. I'm sorry, y'all. Mm, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got some. Sorry, y'all. It's always fucking August. Why is it always August? All right. I'm sorry. So, oh, that does matter. Okay. Um, I just got some news from Brian, from Hitman, who was there. Okay, I changed everything I said. So apparently, it wasn't a child; it was somebody's daughter who was grown up. So, so that just takes that just takes everything that I just said. That just. Oh man, I'm sorry. That just changed everything of my thought. So it was a 21-year-old girl. And I'm glad that's why we have these things so we can have clarity. Because there's a lot of false narratives. Because when they tell me someone's daughter or child, I I went into a mini rage. Because I got everybody who sees me, they see my kids in the bowling alley, and they play around, and the atmosphere is loud. So as I'm reading this, I'm thinking it is an actual child. But it wasn't. But I also will say this, even though it wasn't an actual child, um, if it was a grown up in this situation and somebody else shut the fuck up, okay, I'm not as mad. Um, I'm not as mad at it now. Looking at it, because I ain't gonna lie, because I'm thinking 16 most, an age when someone says a child and his daughter. Now, do I feel like he needed to apologize? No. Like he said, I don't know if his daughter is an actual bowler, but I seen in his post he said his daughter has been around for 15. I'm sorry, his daughter has been to multiple events. His daughter is, seeing how loud the environment is and everything. So she was, thinking she was being part of, helping her dad win. Now on the flip side, I heard it was a couple of bitches and all of that going on. Like we gotta calm it down. Um like no one should be calling anyone out of their names. I think Brian just told me she's not a bowler, so she's not too familiar, with the coach. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand what everybody is saying. Read the room, 35,000 on the line, this and that and that. And all of that is true. I definitely agree. Um, but in my personal opinion, now somebody said that they both teams had agreed to not trash talk or all of this, and I don't know if how true that is, but I'm just can only speak for me as a team owner, and y'all have heard me tell this story before. I was introduced to the UBA by that complete anarchy team that went to Battle Bowl. And in that same year, they were in our division. And we faced them. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. This the news that I just got. Uh, it's about somebody who I wouldn't be bowling if it wasn't for him. He started me bowling. He started me bowling. 6 years old. But it's not a great time. But we're gonna press on. But if and if she's not a bowler and you see the culture and the way that year Complete Anarchy went to Battle Bowl and they won. They beat us that stop only because we had to switch lanes to kill the momentum. But that was the first time I seen people yelling, miss it when somebody was on front 10, front 11. Um, it was tough watching because I was sitting there like, yo, this is allowed? Like, I don't I was like, I didn't know you can actually do all of this. And they was like, yeah, it's the UBA, brace the culture. I think Demetrius at one point was on like front 9, front 10. Trey actually shot 300 that stop, and they were literally and Josh Jackson. And if you know Trey Davis is an awesome bowler, phenomenal bowler who kind of took a little step back last year from the UBA, and I'm hoping he gets back into it this year. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's just not the same without Trey around. Because Trey is one of the ones that started. Like he was there with us from the get. So if I'm totally being honest with you, it just it's just not the same without Trey. Um, so I hope he come and he's been putting up numbers this summer and toward the end of last season. So I hope he's coming back. He's always practicing, but Trey shot 300. Josh Jackson, Trey is about as big as this controller.
Gatorlight, a specialized blend of 5
And Josh
electrolytes for
Jackson
rapid
is
rehydration.
probably about as big as my apartment complex. And he was still literally, Trey was on front 11 looking down at Trey and was like, "You ain't you ain't that type of bowler. You ain't this, you ain't that. I hope you miss, blah, blah, blah." So I'm just sitting there like, wow, like I didn't even know all of this was allowed. So that same year, I go to Battle Bowl. I mean, I'm sorry. I go to the playoffs. We win our first matchup because of what I learned from Complete Anarchy. And a guy was on front 8, and I pimp walked right in front of him. Y'all seen the video. And he was upset. He was hot. Like, this is bowling. You don't do no stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So then he goes and the same thing. I think he left a ring and 9, a ring and 10 pin. And we ended up winning the match. He ended up complaining to Nick Smith, who was our DM at the time, but I think he was the tournament director of the playoffs. And he goes and he runs to Nick, and Nick is like, "Dude, what do you want me to do? This is the UBA. Like, that's the culture. Like, that's what happened." So as I'm seeing this unfold, and I'm reading the comments, and it's like, "Oh, this isn't bowling. This is," and very well may be this. And I will tell you this: like, I love this sport, but I am not your typical bowler. I'm not. Like, I'm not your typical bowler. I don't agree with all the rules. I don't agree with the no talking because, like, I come from a sports background, so like I've been in situations where I had to make free throws where people screaming and going to schools in New York and play where rival schools. You do that in football. So I don't get why bowling. Now, do I think the yelling like that? No. Like I think in the UBA, yeah, but no one's going to be yelling like that in league. No one is going to be yelling like that at a PBA event. Like I get all of that, but this ain't that. Like how can you tell somebody to read the room and when I open the door, the first thing I see is embrace the culture? Like I like the outrage. Like if you like the guy and it was an unfortunate event, just say that. Like, yo, I heard the story. Like he joined the like he kind of and y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but he kind of rebuild Hitman or revamped them. I don't want to say rebuilt like they were broken or something like that. Because since I've been in the UBA, Hitman has always been talked about as one of the elite teams down here in the South, and I've always tried to get some type of matchup so my team can get prepared for them or for that atmosphere. Like I don't know who was I talking to, but we tried to set up a match, $200 a man. Then we went up to $600 a man, and it just fell through. But like teams like that is teams that I always try to get my team lined up against so they know or so what to expect. But I get it. He was a great guy. He did a winner in that situation. You want it to be you. You want that. I want the game on the line, and I'm up last, win a bowl to decide the game. I want that, and he did, and he did everything correct. He caught the ball before he threw it. He took a step back. He rewind. I think he did everything perfect. There was nothing else he can do. But we can't blame and we can't sit here and act like that isn't the UBA or that isn't a norm for bowling. And here's where we have to look at it. And everybody wants to say what's ruining the sport. But no, what is ruining the sport, and people don't realize it because they have their own opinion. They're not looking at the actual sport. And the thing is, everybody knows bowling, whether you want to call it a sport or a game. everybody knows bowling. Like your grandmother knows what bowling is. You pass the bowling alley, they go bowling maybe twice, 3 times, 4 times max a year. Why isn't those people coming back, walking back in, wanting to do leagues? And that's because we try and we don't realize we gatekeep all of this stuff. And we don't make it comfortable for people to walk into the door, let alone walk in and stay. Because as an average person who walks into a bowling alley, all they see is open play. So I get on a bowling alley and I do this. Now, sometimes they walk in the bowling alley and there's league going on, and then you'll see a couple of families stay and watch and be like, "Oh, these people are good." And then you can actually start seeing them migrate into the pro shop. But here's one of the reasons why I think the UBA grew so fast in the Atlanta district once I got here. And the main reason was I was telling people, instead of just telling you what it was about, I was inviting you in the door. Anybody who was like, "Yo, I want to join your team. I want to join the Outsiders. I want to." My only requirement, if you're serious, is show up. Show up to an event so you can see what it's like. And most of the people that showed up to an event, they loved it. Oh, I love this atmosphere. I love. No one showed up and was like, "No, y'all, no, you're not supposed to do that in bowling. No, y'all supposed to be quiet on his approach. You ain't supposed to talk to him on the approach. Why are y'all back here yelling and stuff? You got chance. What are we doing? Like what? Like no one came in the sport and did that. And I'm gonna tell you this too. A lot of the new bowlers that you love because they talk shit and all of that, that is the new realm that is coming into bowling. People are getting old. We can't keep going on that concrete playing on basketball on our knees. Like it's just not realistic anymore for at our big age. Like so, and I may later, but I refuse to join one of them 35 and over leagues. Like fuck y'all. No, I'm joking. But it's a new realm of people coming into bowling. And it's you if you want to throw an event and you want to say it's a PBA and this is our rules and this is our code of conduct, that is cool. Have your code of conduct before they walk in the building. But you can't have a code of conduct, people are lying to it, and then they get embraced with shut the fuck up and being called a bitch. That is crazy. Because you call anything I love a bitch, and I'm gonna show you what one look like. Like we have to, as bowlers, we have to get off of this fucking high horse. No one in this sport is making millions and millions and millions of dollars. You got basketball players making $200 million, and they go to the free throw line, and they get yo. You can't even. You ever seen a basketball game bench? You know that that's what really scuffed my Timbs. We getting paid $200 million, and I gotta sit all tight like this. Like that makes no sense. Like why I gotta sit like this? I'm getting paid $200 million, and I'm 6 foot stupid, and I gotta sit on the bench like this. Like I never understood that. And then not only that, I got a fan. I'm coaching, and I got a fan literally right here. Like that is crazy. Nobody in bowling is making that type of money. All of that is all within our own heads of bowling. Nobody else gives a fuck. Like, we have to start thinking about something that is selling. Like, we watch the PBA, but nobody else watches the PBA. I never played football past my sophomore year. And every Sunday, I'm on a couch watching football. Like we are there spots for being preserved, being, I guess, in a more professional setting with bowling? Yes, there are spots for that. This ain't that. Like, so, oh, you're not a real bowler if you do this. You're not a real, like, yo, miss me with that. Like, who cares what you think? Because we already know how bowling is. The people in bowling, I pay 400. I pay my money. You can't tell me I'm not nothing. You can't tell. What is it? $200 for a PBA card? Now I'm a professional bowler. What you gonna tell me? Like, you can buy this shit in bowling. Like, it makes no sense. I can't just wake up and pay $200 and say, yo, I'm in the NBA now. Like, we're not that. And we're never going to be that with this attitude. Oh, it was 35,000 on the line. I don't give a fuck. I would have screamed too. I would have been standing on a ball return screaming. There wouldn't have been no agreement. Oh, we're going to agree to be quiet a bit. No, fuck you. I'm not agreeing to that. I don't know if that is true or not. And excuse me with the fuck you. I'm not that extreme. But I'm not like, yo, for $3,500, and I just came from a division that my every time I leave a tour stop, my head and ears are ringing because of cowbells and tambourines and shit. Like, that is like, but we got to figure out something, because this prestigious thing that we think we got going on, because we could throw a ball at an angle and hit 10 pins, and now we think we fucking special. Like, it is a fun game. And if you think I'm lying, I'm a sports official. I see it all the time. We done had lacrosse done came and passed us. Now we about to have cornhole pass us. We got passed so quick by women's flag football that is now in high school. They said, I would rather a girl tear an ACL than put bowling in high school in the South. That is crazy. And you think because the 30 of y'all that think this sport is so prestige and nobody can have fun unless it's the way y'all want to have fun. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I will never understand how big and how much bowling, what's the word I'm looking for? Think so highly of itself. Bowling is the ugly girl with all the cute friends. Like, at some point, you're being delusional by thinking that you're on the same status as them because you're hanging around them. Like, yo, like, I will never understand. We're in an environment where we're supposed to be going crazy. You even heard the announcer say, hey, that's the UBA, that's the culture. That's what you signed up for when you walked in here. The very first video I've ever seen from the UBA was featured Ed Lover. They were in there screaming, shouting, talking trash. I do not understand. I don't see not one video of advertisement where somebody is completely quiet. I've never seen it. There's plenty of videos online. Plenty. I'm trying to look at these videos. They got, how many videos is on this YouTube page? UBA got, oh, this one don't tell me the number. But they got all these videos on here, and I don't see no videos where somebody is just completely quiet. I think last year somebody shot 300. Didn't somebody shoot 300 in the championship last year? And the place was still rocking. But then you tell me about a belt match. And the belt match, oh, that's allowed, and I can do this, and I can do that. Like I don't I don't get the fake outrage. And yes, it's fake outrage to me because y'all don't understand the atmosphere that you chose to walk in. And newsflash, the universal world don't know the rules that the unwritten rules that y'all make up in bowling. The world does not know that. I am desperately looking for this video. Like the world is the world is definitely ready for a UBA type thing far as the play far as TV. Cause like I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't really watch the PBA. It's boring as shit. It's the same people. Like, don't get me wrong, I will watch it. I do continue to follow it because I am interested in bowling. But like yo, the I'm not thrilled to watch the PBA. Sorry, like I know a lot of y'all watch it, a lot of y'all keep up with it, and I get why, and it is fun to it is interesting to watch. It's very interesting, and because we're not looking, let's be real, we're not looking at the PBA too much as a fan of the PBA. We're looking at it to see, okay, what adjustments did he make? What ball is he throwing? Oh, he's consistent. Oh, he saw the adjustment. Oh, he switched lanes. I mean, he's throwing two ball. We're looking more of the compass, the science of it, the precision of these bowlers more than no one is rushing home because the UBA, I'm sorry, because the PBA started at 8 and you got to hurry up and go watch it. No, I've never heard nobody say that. I've never heard nobody run and be like, "Yo, we got to go hurry up and see Simonson. I think he goes on the approach at 8. Like, we got to hurry up." No, half of y'all don't even have TVs like that to even. And when I say like that, I mean like cable service because I don't even have cable to even be watching. I wait to come on YouTube. I wait till it comes on YouTube, and that's how I watch it. And that's how most of you watch it. So all this little prestige fake, like, yo, check yourself. And then y'all so quick talking about this is what's killing the sport. How? How is this killing the sport when nobody outside of the sport knows what the fuck is going on? That make sense. But I can tell you what will kill the sport is me thinking, oh, this is fun. Everybody's loud and talking and everything. And then something happens and I see a bystander getting called a bitch. Now I don't think I can bowl. Like it's like we have to figure out and we have to stop with these unfucking written rules that they don't stand the test of time. And you can't compare it to golf because golf pays a motherfucker to come out there and hold a sign that says quiet. So in their rules and in their culture, that is known to be quiet, silent when people, you know that coming in. And then plus, when you go to those major golf events, you gotta pay. Hey Ray, I don't know who you paid to get this video off. But Ray had to pay some good money. Cause it seemed like this thing is scrubbed. Scrubbed. You hear me? Hey. It used to be on YouTube, but now you can't. That up north tension, that up north, it's different up there. But you tell I'm gonna let you know this now. We too grown. Like we too grown. Like, don't be telling people to shut the fuck up, because then somebody gonna come to you and they gonna tell you to make them shut up. And then what you gonna do? Because I'm not playing. Hey, I'd have been on the damn approach. I would have been sitting on the ball return, yelling. I'd have been sitting on the ball return, yelling, going off. Because you can't just do that. Like you can't tell me to, you can't tell me to be quiet because you in a culture like that. Did I find it? Might have found it.
Man the grill.
Yeah, you cannot talk to me like that. And you got to be careful who you talk to like that, because everybody don't care. Let's just call a spade a spade. Everybody don't care. Everybody don't care. They just don't. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm one of them. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care how deeply you are involved in bowling. I don't care. I'm in bowling for one thing, and that's to have a good time. Yo, my life is stressful. You're not about to tell me that I can't come in here and enjoy myself, kick off my feet. Like you can't tell me that. That's how I know they done scrubbed this video somehow. Cause nobody even is hitting me up with the video. They had to take this video down. This is crazy. Hold up. What's it say?
You guys have gone through some
Oh, this is
adversity.
a tour stop. I thought I found it, but nope. Yo, they scrubbed the fuck out of this. It used to be. Yeah, I don't know what they did with this. And the crazy part is it was at Battle Bowl. It was at Battle Bowl. Man. Dang, they done scrubbed it down. All right, Ray. So this is why you wanted to get on staff with the UBA. Yep. Uh, I don't see it anymore. But yeah, like we and now let me also say this too. Now, if the shoe is on the other foot, I'm expecting it. If I'm on an approach and things are a little too quiet, I'm sitting there like, all right, something, somebody plotting something. Yeah, they scrubbed that video. I can't even find it no more. But yeah, I think like, and then don't get me wrong. Like, if you feel like they should have been quiet, like that's your opinion. Like, I get it. Like y'all still on this old school ghetto old school. I mean, not ghetto, old school. Get good old boys. That's what I was trying to say. Mentality. My bad, yo. But but yeah, I think with this situation, um, I think this was a situation that we should have all been laughing at. Granted, yes, 35,000 is on the line. Not a laughing matter if you're in this situation and if you are the team, that wasn't on the winning end of that. So I definitely understand in that aspect, how that wasn't funny, how, we want to win so bad. But I know as far as the district that Hitman is in, they're not bowling in no library, or bowling in no, in that type of way. But like I think bowlers like we y'all keep wondering why the sport is dying, it's because it's uninteresting. It's uninteresting because of situations like this. Because if this was golf, here, and this is just to my point. If this was golf, all of us would have looked at her like she was crazy. And that's because golf is public size on ESPN. We know the coaches since we were small. We had Tiger Woods came and destroyed, and they got golf back popular. But golf has always been an elite, top tier. sport that we who don't even know about the sport knows about certain customs of it. If I show this video to somebody who is a non-bowler, they're going to laugh at the first of all, they're going to laugh at the way she screamed. And they're going to be like, what's wrong with it? Like, was she not supposed to? They're going to ask questions rather than no. And that's the point that we have to make. We got to make this sport look fun. And with the amount of drama and the amount of insults and the amount of disrespect, I didn't take nobody from Hitman's comments personal because you're in the situation. I know that had to sting because you ended up on a losing effort. I get that. But at the same time, all fair and love and war, baby. Like, I'm doing what I gotta do to get to this 35,000. And if they say the only rules is I can't touch you, then I'm gonna do everything I can except for touching. I'm gonna be in your ear. I'm gonna be annoying. It's not going to be
The idea of
an
using
easy
sparkling
ride.
water and real squeeze fruit is very simple.
It's not going to be an easy ride for you. Like you're not just about to go up here and just think you're just going to strike without any say so, any comments, any talking. Hey, one thing too, Dre. God damn, Dre. I'm going through this UBA YouTube page. And Dre got about 34 jerseys. Like, how many teams have you been on, sir? I did not know you was on disorderly conduct. Had no idea. But yeah, there's no way in hell. No way. Yeah, we gotta figure this sport out because like you can't be halfway. Oh, I'm into this, or I'm embracing the culture, and then turn around and think, oh, we should be quiet. We should be quiet. We shouldn't be talking.
Right now, it's emergency.
This is
There you have it, right there.
Murder Inc.
Representatives of Jersey Lanes in New Jersey. It's all family, it's all love. We're exiting murder and murder.
Exit wounds of murder. Murder
You
Inc.
know what?
Oops. My bad.
A sign. Booking.com. The family must depart.
Jersey season, murder season, all the above.
Oh man.
In a dash, he goes from clean to
Looking at this match, I'm trying to find a specific spot in this.
Andrew with the left hand. Andrew.
There was a
with the left
specific
hand
spot
versus
in this
Andy
dude,
with
and
the
some
two
dude was
hands.
talking to
Andrew on the
somebody
278
in his
pace.
ear.
He only had a slight hiccup, but he didn't throw up. He got his frames clean. All his frames are clean. On lane
And
3,
another thing
Andy
too with
two
these
hands.
UBA streams,
Late night. Oh,
with
late
these
night.
UBA streams
Couldn't
is
say
you
night
really
on the first
can't,
shot, but you know what?
as they're
Now
getting
it's
better
much
with production, you really can't, like this video here,
Let's see if we can do one thing that Dries did not
it
do.
doesn't really
Make him
show
run his
how
10.
loud the video or how loud they really are in there.
Saying I'm right here with you, Andy, with the left hands. Andrew and Day right now. They said, listen, we got
Like
you
with
back,
these
Keyshawn.
new microphones and stuff, it does compress
And
the
Keyshawn
sound
said,
pretty
heard
well.
you, loud and clear. Key Glock is here.
Let's see if Andy, late night, with the two hands. That looks like
Yeah, like. Trying to see, because.
For those in the back, for those who hear that in the background, another UBA OG itself.
Beat the fuck out of you by 100. I'm gonna beat you by 5,000 with power. I'm beat you by 100. I'm gonna show you that you
Drees is deboing, verbally and on the lanes right now. Normally part of the carpet crew, but right now, they, like I said, they took the chains off him, and he's on the lanes.
Let me tell y'all something.
I'm gonna beat you by 5,000 with power. I'm beat you by 100. I'm gonna show you that.
If there's anybody from Complete Anarchy on this stream, they just had a flashback from seeing this guy. This guy gave Complete Anarchy fits from the carpet. And like Garland said last night, he had them fighting for his life on the carpet. This man probably single-handedly won the match by himself on the carpet. We got Chico Bean on the back of it. Like, I don't think y'all understand.
Curtis Bell keeping the house clean. Potential 196 finish, provided that he throws a strike. Nick Stallworth looking to convert his spare. And Nick looking at a 213 finish, considering he strikes.
Let me also say this, too, about
and let's see what happens here.
The UBA and a lot of the things that happens in here.
It's looking.
Last night came down to a shot.
Curtis Bell up.
But as a team owner, and I think I seen James Dixon speak on this too.
Finish. It'll actually be 191 instead.
I've seen a lot of
tickles the pocket, but the pocket wasn't laughing.
Talks about that last shot, but nobody talks about, oh, we came back from 200. Why were you down by 200?
Both anchors up. We got Campanelli up for
why? I looked up, somebody shot a 178. He had 4 missed single pins. That's the game right there. That's your money. Like, we got to stop with this notion of,
and Campanelli looking for a 2.
oh, if he would have did it. No, if you would have made your spares, you would have been in that situation.
Hansel up on lane 5.
Why we don't talk about that?
Hansel up the back of the rock.
Why we don't talk about that? Why we don't say, hey, if they made their spares, they wouldn't have been in that situation.
Drees right now is playing chess, and he is all in the headspace of Key Glock.
You heard him?
Drees is 100% proof that it ain't always about what you do on the lanes. You got to know how to beat your man. You chip away at one piece of the rock. Chip away at one piece of the mountain, and the whole mountain may fall. And right now,
y'all not listening
Drees
to what
is
he's
being
saying.
that pickaxe, and he had his breakfast of champions in his left hand. And
Listen to what he just said.
And I think it's starting to kick in. Speaking of kicking in, Key Glock needs to kick into gear. Drees right now is playing chess.
Listen.
And he is all in the headspace of Key Glock.
Keep listening.
Drees is 100% proof that it ain't always about what you do on the lanes. You got to know how to beat your man.
You heard that?
You chip away at one piece of the rock. Chip away at one piece of the mountain, and the whole mountain may fall. And right now, Drees is being that pickaxe, and he's picking away at Key Glock with shot by shot. And I'm not just talking about shots on the lanes. I'm talking about verbal shots as well. Speaking of shots, let's see if Andy can take some shots in the morning time. Late night, hitting in the morning.
Yeah, I heard what he just said. He said it's not always about on the lanes. That carpet support is real.
problem. No.
Yo, YouTube ads need to stop. But yeah, like you
Cross off your back-to-school beauty list
I
at Saturday.
just
Ditch summer dryness.
I don't
with
get
more
it, man. I
stylish
don't
hair.
get how y'all
Create matching looks with salon-quality
perceive this
polish
sport
or super
so
cute accessories. Shop all your back-to-school
indifferent
beauty
than
needs
the
at
rest of the
Sally.
world, and then we'd be like, oh, this is how it has to be for us 35 bowlers that love this sport and want to keep it one way. Like, that makes no sense.
High drama here in Lodi, New Jersey Northwest. And right now we got Burwell up on his 8th frame. Still on a 300 pace. Burwell up. And even though he didn't keep it going, he got away with a major malfunction.
Talk him up, y'all. Goddamn, y'all better talk him up now. Talk him up.
That's gonna be a dumb ways to he said, back me up with the young boy. Back me up. Yes, that's a dumb ways to fucking die.
Please strike out. I want you to strike out.
Dumb ways to die.
Because you're making this shit look too easy.
Talk to him.
Teammates mad and shit. You better strike, motherfucker. They gonna bitch up on that. You shot 1-800. You shot 1-800, nigga. You shot 1-800. Shut up, bro. You got 1-800. Talk to me when you get double digits. Talk to me when you get double digits. Talk to me when you get double digits.
ACB.
What you talking about?
ACB.
Talk to me when you get double digits. You got a little time back.
See?
Vargas still trying to keep the rhythm going.
See? But yeah, I don't get it. Like let's just be real. Like, it's only 35 bowlers compared to a million people who watch. Like, even if you don't play basketball or play football, like, you know people that watch. You know people that play, that bowl all the time and don't watch the PBA. Or don't watch. Like, the only one, it's like we're in an exclusive club, but we mad everybody can't get in, but we don't let everybody in. It makes that's a funny, it makes no sense. Like, bowling is an exclusive club. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I just don't care anymore. I don't care about how you feel about the sport. I am in here to have a good time. I'm not in here to make money. I'm not in here to get a contract, get this. I'm in here to get my team to win and whatever they need. Now, on the flip side, don't get me wrong. If my team be like, oh, Trail, chill out on this one. As a team player, yes, I would. You know, and we've had that happen before where I wanted to do stuff to really get you to react and bowl bad, and they was like, nah, don't do that, chill. Like, we've had that situation before, and I respected it because I'm a team player. But when it comes to solo and everything, like, nah, all that funky shit, if it ain't in the rules, it ain't right. If I'm humming, if I'm singing, if I'm dancing, if I'm clean, then that's what the fuck I'm doing. And you're gonna need the act of Congress and the act of God to get me to stop. Just because you say, "Oh, that's irritating," I don't give a fuck. This is recreational bowling. Nobody paid a ticket to be in here. Nobody's paying me several $100. Nobody gives a fuck about my time. Nobody gives a fuck about my effort. You know what I'm gonna start doing too? I'm gonna start charging a consultant fee for the amount of people that's in my inbox that's trying to get tournaments together, that be on my phone trying to get this, trying to see how Georgia works. Like, nigga, it is exhausting at sometimes. But I'm gonna start charging a consultant fee because I gotta get something out of it. Gotta get something. All the work I put in for the last 2 years. For the last 2 years. Okay. So, been a team owner for what, 4 years now? The amount of money that went into my pocket, and I can't really tell who's on. So, I'm trying to I'm sorry, I'm in the comments now. Yeah. I'm trying to see. Sorry, I was reading the comments, kind of lost my train of thought. But far as my team, like I'm trying to see if there's somebody on the team. Is there outsiders still in the chat? I'm on the team for 4 years. Out of the 4 years, and those of you who know me, you know I'm deeply rooted into my team. Financially invested, making sure people get there, driving. And this is when we had 2 to 3 hours of stop. The first year, got enough to pay. We didn't make the playoffs. Second year. Out of the 4 years, I've been a UBA owner. And I'm not talking events. I think from tour stop fees, team ranking, prize fund, I'm sorry, not fees, but prize fund. I think I've pocketed in total, and this is not profit, this is just what money I've gotten back from everything I've done and put back. Out of the 4 years, I probably made about $500, maybe close to $6 in the UBA. And over, I think it was about 5. I think it's closer to 5. I'll just say 6 just for conversation. And out of the 600, 250 I got back this year. So almost half the money I made, and that was just from the team rankings. That's how much money I've personally gotten back from the UBA. I know some team owners, whatever they get, they take not including taxes, they take 10% team owners fee out of everything. I don't do that. Only thing we take out is taxes, and we take a low number for taxes. And I'm saying a low number where a couple of people be asking me like, "Yo, you need to take more for taxes." Like, so y'all can miss me with all this shit, all the time and energy that I spent doing this, running tournaments, trying to get people to the sport, trying to build up the youth league, bring tournaments to certain areas. Like I've done tournaments in Texas, North Carolina. No. I never threw nothing in North Carolina. I threw in Texas, Tennessee. I threw something in Florida. I feel like I'm missing something. We threw tournaments in a lot of. I threw tournaments in a lot of different states. Met a lot of different people. Seen a lot of different bowlers. And it's always an exclusive group. And we need to get out of that if you want to grow the sport. Like, I don't never if you're complaining about this, I don't want to hear you talking about why the sport won't grow. Because the sport won't grow because it doesn't look fun. Just call this lady a bitch. Sport don't look fun. Now, granted, I thought it was a child, and it come to find out it wasn't a child. The 21-year-old lady, non-bowler. But like I said, you call anything I love a bitch, and I'm gonna show you what one look like. Like, you think that lady, if it wasn't for her father, you think that lady would put her kids in bowling? I wouldn't be surprised if she still won't put her kids in bowling after this. And I may be saying this because I got kids, but a lot of y'all prestige bowlers and prestige people and all this for the sport, I ain't never seen y'all at a youth event. Because that's where the future of bowling is. I ain't never seen y'all at a youth event. I ain't never seen y'all doing anything for the youth. I ain't never seen y'all. Only thing y'all do in this fucking sport is for your motherfucking selves. That's all y'all do. So all y'all do is for y'all motherfucking selves. Y'all don't do nothing but for anything around y'all area. And y'all got a nerve to be talking about what this sport is and what it ain't. Half of y'all are just takers. You don't put back. You don't give back. I don't see y'all do nothing. Nothing. And we got a nerve to be talking about why the sport ain't growing. Look in the fucking mirror. The sad thing about this world and this generation is however you feel, you can't take yourself out of that situation. Like mentally, people refuse to take their self out of the situation and look at it. You do that with life. You do that with politics. You do that with religion. You do that with bowling. You cannot take yourself out of the situation and look at it from somebody else's eyes. There's no way you're putting on a video for somebody and say, this is called the UBA, and then end with this video as one of their last videos posted of them telling somebody to shut the fuck up. And somebody's thinking, oh yeah, I want to do this. No. Give a fuck how much money on the line. It ain't millions. Ain't nobody up for a contract year. Ain't nobody Shador Sanders getting 5th round fucking pick and then coming to preseason got to prove himself. Ain't none of that happening in bowling. And the crazy thing is y'all be thinking this is real pressure. Hate to tell you, it's not. We ain't like that. Compared to other sports, we are not like that. It's ridiculous. So y'all come there overly emotional. This ain't that. All right, I got to get up here because I've been running for some stuff because I don't want to deal with it. So that's why I stayed on, but I got to deal with this. Man. Got to deal with this. But, y'all keep me in your prayers. Going through it. Gotta figure this shit out. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But yeah, let's check our attitude. Like with this sport, let's be better. At least try to be, because once again, we're bowling a recreational sport. It's a recreational sport.